can you hear it? Our God is speaking. Oh, can you see it? He's got your healing. Just receive it. Receive the freedom. Oh, can you feel it? Heaven is reaching. Oh, can you hear it? Our God is speaking. Oh, can you see it? He's got your healing. Just receive it. Receive the freedom. Oh, in this place, like a fire. Holy Spirit, fall in this place, in our hearts. Holy Spirit, come like a flood, like a fire. Holy Spirit, come. Holy Spirit, come. Amen. You may be seated. We want to welcome you to Basket Baptist Church. First of all, we want to say Happy Father's Day to all our fathers out there. It's good to see everybody. I like this day because we have visitors that come in and pay respect to their dads and granddads, and we like that a lot. And a big part of Father's Day is obviously dad jokes. And we've got a family of dad joke tellers in this church. And you know who you are. I'm not calling you one day, but for now, we're going to turn it over to some professionals. Let's watch this video.
Why do the chicken coops only have 2 doors? Because if they had 4, it would be chicken sedans. Oh my gosh.
What do you call a laughing motorcycle? A Yamaha. A Yamaha.
Who is the greatest babysitter mentioned in the Bible? David. He rocked Goliath to sleep.
At what time of day was Adam created? A little before Eve. Get out of here.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
All right, what do you call a fish with 2 knees? A 2-knee fish. I know, it took me a little long. Late.
A cop just knocked on my door and told me that my dogs were chasing people on bikes. My dogs don't even own bikes.
Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece.
Oh.
Who wrote that one?
I tried to eat a clock the other day. It was really time consuming. Wah, wah.
Who was the smallest person in the Bible? Nehemiah.
Need an ark? I know a guy.
How does Moses start his morning? Anybody? He brews a pot of coffee. Jeez, nice.
Can February march? No, but April may.
Who was the greatest comedian in the Bible? Samson. He brought the house down. Yeah.
Those are awfully good. Just like what I grew up with.
Patrick, do you want to share your favorite one? You know you do. Just give us one.
Okay. Why don't you ever see elephants hiding in trees?
They're good at it.
Because they're good at it.
Oh, good deal.
There's one reputable gentleman.
That's right. That's right. I'll carry the burden I wasn't created to bear it alone. I hear your invitation to let it all go. But I see it now, I'm laying it down, and I know that I need you. So run to the Father, fall into grace. I'm done with the hiding, no reason to wait. My heart needs a surgeon, my soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father again and again and again and again. Oh, oh, oh. He saw my condition, had a plan from the start. Your son for redemption, Christ for mine. And I don't have a contest for that kind of love. I don't understand, I can't comprehend. All I know is I need you. Run to the Father, fall into grace. I'm done with the hiding, no reason to wait. My heart needs a surgeon, my soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father again and again and again. Whoa, whoa, again and again and again. Your sights long before my first breath, running into your arms is running to life from death. I feel this rush deep in my chest. Your mercy is calling out, just as I am. You pull me in, and I know that I need you. Run to the Father, fall in the grace. Done with the hiding, reason to wait. Heart needs a surgeon, soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father again and again. Run to the Father, fall in grace. Done with the hiding, reason to wait. Heart needs a surgeon, soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father again and again. I want to go off the cuff just a second. If you are going on our mission trip, we'd like to pray over you. So if you're going on a mission trip, would you just come to our steps here? And as a body, I'd like for us to just kind of circle around them and pray for them. So if you're going on the mission trip, should be 15, 16 of you, that we can come and Sue Ann, would you just kind of give an overview of what you guys are going to do for us?
Okay, we're going to Sydney, Nebraska to assist the Well Church and some outreach that they're doing. Justin had come here, the pastor of that church had come here in March and spoken to the church about some of the ministries they have going up there. Sydney's a small town, and it looks a lot like small towns around here, except there's not a church on every corner like there is here. Evangelical presence is very slim in that part of the country, so there's just a wide open field. And we're going to spend some time in a nearby town called Potter doing sort of a backyard Bible club in the morning times. And then every evening for Sunday through Thursday evening, we're going to assist the Well Church in their Bible school, which they hold in a park across the street from their church. And neighborhood kids show up, and they usually have about 100 kids. So we're going to assist them in whatever they need to put on the Bible school. And I think there's another project that we don't know the details of that Justin has, a mission project planned that we're going to be assisting in that too. So we're just going to be busy, and we're going to be under the leadership of the Well Church and their pastor and what they have planned. And so we'll just ask you guys to pray for our strength and our stamina, and for hearts to be ready to hear the gospel.
Very good. So as a church, if we come forward, we're just going to circle around them. And if you can't reach them, just lay hands on the shoulder of somebody in front of you. And the body just come together and pray for this group. Pray for traveling mercies. Pray for good weather. A lot of what they're doing is outside, and so they need good weather for that, but not too good, so it's so hot that they can't function good. And we're excited about what God's been doing in this group, and I'm thankful that we have a church body that can come. Can I just challenge you as a church body to understand the fact that what we just did there is just as much of an act of worship as singing the best song or the worst song or preaching the best sermon. That's just as much as, and it's also because you all came and you all participated in praying over this group. I want to challenge you also. Let's be intentional this week, okay? Let's use something like the power of social media. Because all our ladies and most of our men that are going on this trip, they all have social media. They have Facebook, right? And we're going to do our best as church leadership to put that before you, put that information before you. But you come behind us and you leave comments. You know, this is your church family. These are people that you know, that you've known for years and years and years. Text them. Call them. Hey, how's it going? Text them. Hey, I'm praying for you right now. I've done this before, and we're going to do it again this week. When you brush your teeth, I want you to pray for this group. Because you brush your teeth twice a day at least, okay? And it's not long, 30 seconds a day, maybe some of you longer, some of you shorter, I don't know. But when you brush your teeth, that's your intentional time that you pray for this group, okay? But let's be intentional about praying for them, reaching out to them, and encouraging them, because they're going to need it. We heard stories last year of the enemy attacking this group. We heard stories of God lifting this group up, and we want to be a church that supports them in prayer and the verbal encouragement that we can provide, okay? So just because we're not going to Nebraska don't mean that we can't be a part of what they're doing in Nebraska, right? So I encourage you to do so, and we can't wait to hear the results of what you have come up with and what God's done in this group. So we thank you. So, ma'am.
Can I give a short testimony?
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, he's talking about texting. Last year, when they went, I was in Texas with my friend Dee. And I text everybody on the mission trip, sometime during the mission trip, and a word of encouragement. I'm praying for you, I love you. And Cricket went with them, and I didn't have Cricket's number. So I asked Mert, Mert sent it to me. And so I sent this long text about how glad I was that he was with them, and how the Lord was going to bless, and the Lord was using them and all this stuff. And later that day, I got a message from a woman that said, I believe you have the wrong number. And I did. And her name is Amy Newbert. And she and I are Facebook friends now. And she lives in South Carolina. And I don't know, I know she's not a Baptist, but I don't know for sure, but I don't think she's saved. But for a year, I've been testifying to her and witnessing to her, and she thanks me for my prayers. She just texted back and she told me, she said, that was an awesome thing you did. But see how God used that whatever mistake on my part, how God used our mission team. Just reach out. You might stumble across a new friend. I love y'all.
How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He should give His only Son to make a wretch His treasure. How great the pain of searing loss! The Father turns His face away, as wounds which mar the chosen one bring many sons to glory. His words have made my